Earlier yesterday, Gor Mahia beat Rarieda 2-0 on a friendly match held at Rarieda sub-county in Kisumu. The aim of the match being to showcase the talents at national level and also look for those who have potential talents at the grassroots areas, which is part of the president's agenda on Jamhuri Day. President Ruto urged the national government and the county government to merge and support local talents in the uplifting bottom talent. Speaking after the match, Sports CS Sababu Namwamba emphasized this, saying that Kenyan football is not in good shape and thus more has to be done in sports so that Kenyan teams can be competitive.
No, Kenyan football is not in very good shape. In fact, Kenyan football is in very bad shape. And we know that we have just come out of the FIFA suspension. Our Harambee Stars team has not been competitive at all. Our clubs are no longer competitive, even at the East African level. We used to dominate the East African Championship, for instance, completely. You'd find Gor Mahia, Leopards exchanging the cup over the years, especially in the 80s. Those days are long behind us now. But for us to return those glory days and go even further, we have to go back to the basics. And the basics, as determined by government, the Kenya Kwanza government, is to develop grassroots football. And so we are going to do academies across the country. A place like Nyilima here is a place where we can actually situate an academy.
With eyes set for the 2028 World Olympics, Kenyan Lacrosse Federation has announced plans to introduce LAC 2023. Lacrosse is a sport that originated in America by natives and was introduced in 15 more high schools and 15 universities in Kenya by Storm Telsman, a player and a coach based in Wales. The first game was introduced in Mumias East in 2015. Each side of the team is expected to have 12 players consisting of a goalkeeper, midfielder, and attackers who are part of the game. The ball is thrown to teammates using the stick, where the teammate catches and passes while tackling opponents. For one to score, you take the ball and you throw it into a goal. The goal is slightly smaller, 6 feet by 6 feet, and there the goalkeeper, who has slightly bigger lacrosse stick, will take it. The Vice President of Kenya Lacrosse Federation, Fred Osore, said that the government had discussion with sports directors of Kabibi University, Daystar University, United States International University, and Kenyatta University, who have expressed an interest in the sports. The major problem in Kenya being getting the equipment, since the sticks are very expensive. They have to be imported from the UK or the US.
What we want to see at the end of it all is that we want to have a university league, so that the boys and girls in the universities will start participating in a university league that will be supported by Kenya Lacrosse Federation. And the ultimate aim, as we look at it, is that lacrosse has been invited back to the Olympics. So in 2028 in Los Angeles, in the United States of America, we shall be having lacrosse making a debut.
The Premier League is set to resume today as several matches being played. Arsenal are set to face West Ham. Arteta expects his team to extend their form after a month of World Cup break. Arsenal are on top of the Premier League, leaving a 5 points gap of the reigning champions Manchester City, who are expected to face Leeds United on Wednesday. Eric Moura, GBS News.